What's up, magpies? I'm Jeff Sato. If you're watching this video, you probably already know about the Magnesium Advocacy Group and the Magnesium Protocol. So I've been on the protocol as well as my wife for about 2 to 3 months now, and we feel like super good. And I know starting out, it can be a lot of information to take in, and there's just like a ton of supplements out on the market. So I kind of wanted to just condense everything. So I made this video to show you all of the supplements that we take and we experiment with. And kind of show you how and when to take them. So before we get started, magnesium, super important, right? It's in control of so many processes within your body, and it's really about taking care of your cellular health. If your cellular health is poor, then it's going to lead to other systemic, larger disorders and problems, health problems in the body. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, when we wake up first thing in the morning, I like to take this diatomaceous earth. It's a food grade diatomaceous earth. It's DE. It's actually made from fossilized microalgae, and it's super good for you. It cleans your body. It also helps with calcium absorption, and it helps to clear iron, unbound bad iron out of your body. So you take this first thing in the morning. You should start probably with maybe like a quarter teaspoon or so, and then you can work your way up. I'm at about a teaspoon now in warm water. It's recommended to take it on an empty stomach, and you want to wait at least an hour after taking it before ingesting anything else. So that's first. And then another thing you can take after that, after the hour, I'd say is this apple cider vinegar. It also helps to clear that bad iron out of your body. Also helps with digestion and like a million other health benefits. Moving on, we have our magnesium supplement. This is Jigsaw Mag with SRT, and that's sustained release technology. So these release over the course of 8 hours. It's important because if you take too much magnesium at one time, it's basically a laxative, and you'll be running to the toilet all day. So not so good. So this one has, 500 milligrams of magnesium in 4 tablets. I usually split it up and take 2 with breakfast and 2 at lunch. And then it's good to take it with this desiccated beef liver. This is from grass-fed cows, a storehouse of vitamins, super good for you. It also has retinol vitamin A, which is really key. You can only get it, I believe, in animal sources, so like this and the fish oil. So you want to use this in conjunction. It also has B vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin K2, a lot of good stuff that's needed. So you take the beef liver with the vitamins, and I also like to take this boron. The boron is one of the cofactors of magnesium. It helps to keep it in the cells. It also helps for calcium absorption. You could eat 9 prunes a day, which is what some people do, but I'd rather just take a little capsule of this. So that's basically the morning in here. This is a natural vitamin C. It's an acerola cherry powder. We used to take the Pure Radiance vitamin C, which is also good. This one I think just gives us a little more bang for our buck. Super simple, mix into some water. You want to drink it also in the morning with your magnesium. And vitamin C is super important because it has natural vitamin C sources. So you don't want ascorbic acid. You want a natural vitamin C source. It has real copper ions at its core, and the copper ions is what really important to help with the ceruloplasmin, this liver enzyme, and that's going to bind to the iron in your body and take it to where it needs to be taken, which is into your bone marrow to create red blood cells. If it doesn't do that, the iron's running through your body and it's creating tons of oxidative stress and damage to your cells and DNA. So that's one of the big things of taking all of these supplements together. You also want to take this concentrate trace mineral drops. These are just super simple. You can start with 10 a day for the first few days. Ideally, you can go up to 40 drops a day. You can mix it into 1 gallon of water. This also provides boron, a good source of magnesium. It has 250 milligrams of magnesium. Just a real easy way to get more really vital trace minerals. And then we also have these these things. This is Hawaiian bee pollen. You can take any kind of bee pollen. It absorbs better if it's ground into a powder or soaked in water. And these are hemp hearts. So both of these have B vitamins. They also have other vitamins. They have great source of protein, healthy fats, really good for your health. So I'll also take these in the morning. For breakfast, this is grass-fed ghee. Really healthy. It's recommended if you're on the Magnesium Protocol to do somewhat of a paleo-ish, high-fat diet. So I like to use this ghee instead of vegetable oils. So I'll cook some eggs, maybe some fresh veggies, and a bunch of ghee. You can use grass-fed butter as well. Ghee has a higher smoke point than butter, so it's good for frying. And then butter is nice to top your foods with to preserve the nutrients so you don't cook it out of it. If you want another way to get some easy magnesium into your body, one is to make mag water. This is sparkling water. I opened it earlier and poured a little bit off the top. Super easy to make. Some people like to use milk of magnesia. This is a magnesium hydroxide. This is from bulk supplements. And all it takes is a 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm gonna take this spoon here. It's not really a measuring spoon. And I'm just gonna toss it in there. Put the cap back on and you wanna shake it up. And kind of let it settle. And then you're gonna release some of the air. Cap it up again. Shake it one more time. Let it settle, release some of the air, and you're all set, right? You can start with just like maybe 2 ounces or so of this a day. You can mix it into your regular water. And just be careful drinking this. Too much magnesium, like we said, has a laxative effect. After the morning, you have your adrenal cocktails. You want to take these at 10 and 2. Basically on an empty stomach, so ideally if that were the schedule, you'd take it at 10, eat lunch at 12, take another one at about 2 or 3. These, again, super easy to make. This is what's recommended. It's a 1/2 cup of orange juice. This is some real sea salt. So it's not really refined and processed. It's not like a white salt. It's super healthy. They have different kinds. This is a bigger bag of it. This is a smaller shaker. Cream of tartar. And what cream of tartar is doing is giving you potassium. It's helping to boost your potassium levels along with the orange juice. This is like a bulk size cream of tartar. So these things, pretty inexpensive, couple bucks, last pretty long. You want to mix it up and you just drink it. Some people don't like the taste. I kind of like it. I like salty, sweet stuff. So that's one way to do your adrenal cocktail. That'll help to support your adrenals. Again, balance your sodium and potassium, because when you supplement with magnesium, sometimes your potassium levels can kind of crash. So it's good to get that source in. Another source of potassium bicarbonate. This one tastes a little crappy, kind of metallic-y, mineral-y. Real a little bit at a time, like a 1/4 teaspoon in some water. Instead of, if you don't want to take the orange juice with that, you could always take this, some vitamin C, some salt. That can be your adrenal cocktail. Throughout the rest of the day, you eat your lunch. These are taurine caps. You can take these also on an empty stomach away from food. And this is going to help boost ceruloplasmin, that liver enzyme that's going to take the copper and clear the iron out of your body and put it to good use. Later at night, we take rice bran before going to sleep, also on an empty stomach. The rice bran is good for B vitamins, and it also helps to suck that iron out of your body that's causing all this stress and damage. So here it is. This is Bob's Red Mill. An issue with some of the rice bran is that arsenic, they found high levels of arsenic in some of the and some of the brands of Rice Bran. This one is one of the recommended brands by the Advocacy Group. I guess it's like okay, you know, it doesn't, for whatever reason, have those same issues. At night, another good thing is a foot soak. Epsom salt. You can put a cup or two of Epsom salt in warm water, half cup of baking soda for the bicarbonate, and a little teaspoon of borax for the boron. And the bicarbonate and the boron are also cofactors in helping the magnesium get into your body, into your cells, and stay in your cells longer. The Epsom salt, super healthy for you. It's magnesium sulfate. If you've ever floated before, floating is in 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt, and you float on your back. Super relaxing, great for stress. It's one of my favorite things to do. Definitely one of the most meditative, relaxing, healing things, in my opinion. Other ways to get some quick magnesium, especially at night, is this magnesium oil spray. It has MSM, and you just spray it onto your skin and rub it in. Gets a little itchy, but it goes away, absorbs quickly. Really nice. And then I want to show you guys these other forms of magnesium. When we started out, we had this jigsaw, and this is a magnesium malate, and they all kind of do different things, interact with your body in different ways. Now everybody's different, so some people respond better to some forms, and of course others respond better to other forms. So you could try this one, which is also, which is the most recommended. They also recommend this magnesium glycinate from Pure. It's just a different form. Some people like it better. So another thing to experiment. It doesn't have the slow release technology. So, again, kind of manage your doses. Yeah. This is magnesium threonate, and it's supposed to be better for like brain functioning. So if I have to teach a class, I have a meeting, I have to do something where I have to think, I'll probably take some of those. And these are just extra supplements throughout the day that I usually take here and there. So that's pretty much the routine. I hope you found the information useful. Again, there's links to all of these supplements below in the description, as well as links to the group and more info. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.